here we go. We're
I mean,
we're
he's
underway.
such a hammer. He's such a sledgehammer. I wouldn't want to remove that gun from possibility here.
Yeah. So here we go with turn 1.
Didn't hit the timer.
Yeah, I got it on my side, so at the end of the day,
Fair
I
enough.
can use ours. But there we go. We're good. All right, we're underway. It's like Marcel is gonna just immediately claim his side.
Yeah, I think that's both players here. It looks like we've got both of the I2 X1s are going to be pretty set on getting these two satellites that are near Marcel's side of the board. It looks like Zuvio can get the one on the bottom side for Andrew, and then either Ahav or Manaru can probably get the one that's a little far out on the upper side. Ahav could, I mean, maybe do the 4 straight and capture through the rock. Should be able to.
Yeah, and there we go. So we got Marcel getting his 2 side. Ahav can fly over that rock, no problem. Yeah, should be definitely in range.
4 straight, and you've got that range one. You got it.
I see the middle one being a lot more open for Andrew here than it is for Marcel. A 3 bank is not going to be close enough with blue. The lambdas are certainly not going to be able to get through there. So if Maul can pounce on it.
The lambdas can do a 4 or a 3 straight, right? Am I mistaken on that?
Yeah, they can.
That one's white.
I think they have a 4 that's red too.
I believe that. Yeah, I think that's right as well.
Yeah.
Pulling up the dial right now.
Yeah, as we both agree, the lambda should be black box playable right now, but
they don't have a 4 straight. They only have 3 straight. That's white.
It's white. Okay, got it. I think that makes sense. We'd probably see people use it a little bit more.
Yeah, I think the lambda is, not that I have any insider knowledge or anything, but if I was designing the game, the lambda would be the next black box I release, because the lambda and the TIE Bomber are 2 really iconic ships that I think need to be on the fast track for being reprinted if you want them in standard.
Absolutely. And a couple of announcements. First of all, Tim, thanks so much for the sub, dude. By the way, I would never ignore the fact. So thanks for starting us off, man. We have a couple sub goals today. I'll talk about that later. But before we get into the action here, guys, we're doing something brand new this time with our playoffs. We're doing bracket predictions, and it's only open for like about maybe a half of this game. So if you get a perfect bracket, you do get an awesome prize, which is all the card support for our next in-person tournament. You win that. So perfect bracket, you get that card support for the next Windy City Trials. So ! bracket, fill that out, put in your email so that I know that you know who did it, and let's see if you get lucky. Let's see how it plays out today. But I am gonna have to close the predictions here soon, so be sure to get it done if you haven't already. A bunch of our players, including Pim, have already set their bracket predictions. Not like Dick knows his girlfriend. You know, it's funny. I came back early from our break yesterday to tell her. It's like, oh, I love you too. Sorry, I missed that. And she's like, oh, I left and was eating dinner. I'm like, of course. So she like didn't see that.
I was about to say that red lambda is not looking great in terms of being in front of that little rock. But then everybody has collision, so collision detector would be an easy way to ignore that.
He's got Tarkin too for those locks, but yeah, collision detector on red. Does he have it on both? No, he doesn't have it on Psy. Psy's got an easy lane though. So I suppose Marcel could just... Is a 3 bank red on the lambda though? I feel like it is, right?
The 3 bank is red.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 3 bank and the 2 hard are red. It's a terrible dial.
It's truly there for support and nothing else.
I just need to... If and when we do see a reprint of the lambda, I would really, really like to see a pivot wing kind of config for it.
Yeah.
Let it flip to a landing position, rotate. I know it has the back arc, but still, it takes so long for that thing to move and turn around. Just let it stop and rotate. Maybe give it maybe make it reverse pivot wing, so instead of losing a green die, it loses like a red die or something if it rotates. But just give it some way of getting back in the fight faster, though, because, man, that thing is... Yeah. You go through the joust, and you're like, well, time to do nothing for the rest of the game.
Right. Turn on the dice cam for you guys. Sorry, we missed a roll there. I had to configure the camera for it. All right. Dice cam is live. We're good.
So are you sending Maul in this turn? Doing like a bank, try to get to the middle satellite, maybe flipping it if you can?
Yeah, I mean it's so there's no way like a 2 bank over the rock for Sai or for Jendon would he be at range 1 still of that thing? Could he claim it first? Because he could collision detect and try to do
You can
that.
claim it first, but then Maul can always flip it afterwards.
Right.
So you may just lose your action at that point.
Yeah, we could see Sai try to do the same thing with like a 3 forward. Yeah, I mean, Maul's in an interesting spot here. He's gonna get shot a few times.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We didn't see Vijago go off this turn, right? He didn't move anything around. He did not. Okay.
No, he didn't. And we're at 2-2 center objective yet to be claimed. This turn we'll see something. Round 2, heading into round 2. How's Lego AT-AT coming? I would love to show it to you, Mark. Thanks for popping by. I could when we have some dead time. Last night I brought it over. I brought the legs over, and it like took up the entire view of the camera. You know.
I gotta say, I love the way that UCS looks. That AT-AT is just so pretty.
It really is, yeah. I mean, and the way that they broke down, like each booklet for each box talks about the really important design aspect, the mechanical designs of keeping it balanced. It's really fascinating stuff.
Yeah, it's gotta be heavy when that's finished, right? That's gotta be.
Yeah, but it's also like when I pick it up, I mean, I know that I don't have the whole thing on it yet, like the top part of it, but it feels sturdy because everything's locked into place. You have to use the keys to move the legs, the joints, and they very much were aware that this thing could topple and be a nightmare for people. So they did their best to avoid any issues like that. So far, I've noticed it. Let's see what we have our bets wise. Did betting never actually? Oh, no, it did.
No, it did. Yeah, I made a bet. I promise.
So nobody bet on Marcel. I'm gonna bet on Marcel. He's my boy. Marcel and I both members of GSP.
I had Marcel going pretty far in my bracket. I need to not bet on him.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah. Greg hopped into our stream yesterday for betting advice on baseball. We all told him to like go through with his bet, and then of course the Dodgers like blew it.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter too. He was talking about should I cash out at 265 or
yeah.
It's like, well, you should have cashed out, but I guess that's gambling, isn't it? So the road roll goes to Mr. Block again. He's 3 for 3 on road rolls. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah, I just want them to move the first player token over.
It looks like we're getting the Mando drop here. What does that drop with? See, I'm still just so not used to these Mandos yet.
Cool, there we go. Yeah, I hopefully this is a mod from like 48 hours ago. It's not the most up to date, so I'm hoping that there are no issues with the drop seat because I heard there were some bugs earlier. But I think we're okay because he was able to spot it. This is also new for me. We'll have to take a look.
You can drop it and move it in the first turn? Fascinating.
Mm-hmm. I think it's like probe droids, right? You're able to do that as well.
Probe droids, so probe
you launch it in the next phase.
Yeah,
so and then start.
It's technically not the same turn.
Gotcha, but it feels like it, right?
Yeah, the Super Commandos is you drop system phase, but then they can still move at their initiative, which is I2, which is also kind of weird for a remote to be I2. But I'm excited to see these in action. Like I said, I haven't seen these yet, so.
And we got a bump here, red focus.
Yeah, this seems like a no-brainer. May need to move that energy back to the. No, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Commando's ramming is broken F. Is that strain really a problem? This isn't me being facetious. I'm honestly asking.
The strain. For Maul. Sorry, what were we talking about?
No, right Josh mentioned the Commando's ramming is broken.
Oh.
So yeah, because when you go over the Commandos, you get a strain.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just a guaranteed strain. I don't think it's a roll.
No, yeah, it's guaranteed.
Yeah, so it's just one strain token.
I'm gonna really quickly. Sorry, guys. 1 sec.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't really played against these commandos yet. I'm not sure how great they are, but I've heard the strain is very good.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna use these little. I'm gonna copy the first player.
using those for the
Yeah,
satellites.
it's just easier.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, that was the one thing I didn't like playing it. So I played in a played my first 2.5 tournament last week.
Okay.
At a local store. Went 3-1, ended up 4th.
Nice.
It's
pretty good.
16. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. Had a good time. There were definitely some things I had, things I wasn't used to yet with the 2.5 playing physically. And with that was like overlapping these objectives, and then also trying to, when you have your token on the objective, to be like, I've claimed it, and you have to move that. And
yeah, it's so sloppy, dude. It's so hard to not be. I mean, it's not even your fault. It just sets you up. It sets you up to be sloppy because it's just more stuff in the way.
Yeah, it's a lot of hassle nowadays, but it's fine.
I have the curl pawn ones.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah, and they look amazing. But acrylic is acrylic, and like you said, it really shoots up a ship if it has to overlap it.
I honestly I think I like the cardboard ones they're using here. Well, they're not cardboard, obviously. They're digital representations of the cardboard ones.
Yeah. Look at that move from Marcel, though. Marcel he barrel rolls blue with the coordinate to get out of Ahab there.
Oh, wait, no, they have a linked barrel roll focus. Never mind.
Yeah. So it already has a lock as well. Collision detector here is going to proc. So sitting on the rock, not a big deal.
Yeah. I'm not sure Ahab cares the fact that X1 barrel rolled, though. Like, I think Ahab's fine shooting at Oh no, it has a lock on Ahab.
Yeah, it's gonna be a double modded 4 dice crit coming through shot, so Ahab might not even live.
Let me say, I think Ahab's okay shooting at the longer range at the lambdas just for the extra die, but
yeah. Let me look at show the cards for Maul. There's a lot of cards. It's funny putting this up. Look, it just takes up the entire screen. You guys can see what Andrew's bringing with Maul. The new loadout system, lots of opportunities to take upgrades, to say the least.
So Jendon coordinates Sai. Sai's going to take a focus, and Jendon's going to get a lock at something range 3 of Sai, getting the lock onto Manaru. That Manaru isn't... That lock won't be useful this turn, but could be useful next turn.
Absolutely. And here we go, and then Drew going to come in and claim.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that Jendon didn't try to claim.
Hey, Nick, I got a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
So, Saturation Salvo reads, when you perform a missile attack, you may spend 1 charge from that upgrade. If you do, choose 2 defense dice. The defender must re-roll those dice. If he's rolling 1 defense dice, I cannot Saturation Salvo because 1 is not 2. Is that correct?
It just says choose 2.
It just says 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a feeling. And we just want to double check.
Andrew, would you think otherwise? Because it says say up to. It just says 2.
Let me read the card. Hang on, I'm pulling the card up just so I can see that myself. I gotta find a ship that can take it. My God. All right, I'll use this TIE bomber. All right, hang on.
I'm just gonna say no.
There's a reload action on Saturation Salvo.
2 dice. Yeah, I got it now. Yeah. Choose 2 defense dice. I guess not.
I think it's probably a balanced thing to avoid having to do that
too.
on some lower agility ships. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you.
Cool. Yep. All right, here we got shot though. We have 3 crits into the Lambda. Lambda naturally rolls a squiggle, so it takes 2 shields. So that is going to be Sai taking 2 shields.
That would have been a drop crate if you had crates.
Absolutely. We'll talk about how salvage mission is not going to be featured today. So far, the dice are flying and they are hot. Hit, crit, blanks out, so shields down on Lieutenant Sai. One away from
Interesting
half.
going for Psy
No,
first.
just kidding. I can't say that. Stop me every time I try to say something like that.
Say what? I'm sorry?
One away from half. Don't let me say that. Doesn't
Hull
exist.
Hull upgrades everywhere, and
No,
half
not
points
even
are
that.
Not,
Yeah,
half
exactly.
points not being relevant this one.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I'm not sure if I go for Psy first or Jendon here, but I guess you've got more shots on Psy. Well, you've got two options here. You either get I mean, I'm going for that. I don't know. I'm shooting the Z95. I'm not going to shoot the cloaked through
Yeah, you could still get
through a
two
gas
through on
cloud.
the Z here.
Yeah, just shoot the Z. It's a
but-
Z95.
But
Let's-
he's
come
not
on.
gonna. He doesn't have him locked. He's not taking that shot, so it is gonna be two. Was it on the Z95? I don't see target lock, but he rolled 3 tech dice. Oh no, this must have been from the Lambda, right?
Threads. It was thread.
Oh, it was
tracers.
thread tracers. Yep.
Yep.
There
That's
it
gonna
is.
Lock for everybody. Thread tracers.
Oh
are good.
no!
Yeah. So let's just say Drew is not going to live through this round.
Yeah, he did his job of getting the center objective, I guess.
Well, I mean, he got 2 shields down on Psy and got the center objective. I think that's good enough for 2 points, right?
Yeah, for sure. 2 point. I mean, it's almost free in the world of 2.5.
It is. And that's the thing you have to like. It's so hard to think about with 2-point chips. Is like they're gonna die pretty quick. But if you get 2 points, you've made their value up at the very least.
Yeah.
It's super easy to trade up for them. But only moving the locks from Jendon and the Pink Tempest onto Najuru. 2 more hits going into Psy. Psy's going to evade 1.
And that's halfway to dead, but no half in this scenario. Manaroo.
Actually, not halfway to dead. They have a whole upgrade.
Oh, yeah, has the whole upgrade as well. Almost halfway to dead. One away from
Almost
being halfway
halfway.
to dead. You
I mean,
stand
take the-
corrected again.
Take the range 1 shot. Now going after Psy. Okay.
Why are those objective states being used instead of the ones that can be claimed? I don't know, and I'm not going to tell the players what to use for this. I'm not sure. Oh, man.
Gets hit, crit going into Psy. Psy is taking 2 crits after
So,
the spends the focus.
Manaroo, oh, that's punishing 1. Yep, makes sense. I was wondering how he got the 3 attack dice, but weapons failure, that could loom large.
That actually is pretty important. Psy has the lock on Maul, so not... I guess it's really hard to choose who you even shoot at now with the weapons failure.
Yeah, and Wounded
I guess
Pilot was
you're-
the other one, right?
Yeah, shoot with Jendon first and see how much pain you can put on the Z95 here. 4 dice. Single modded? There's no focus, right?
Don't see... Oh, sorry, guys. Switched over to the wrong screen. There we go.
3 hits?
3 hits. Okay.
That's good. Alright, shield's down. That could have been worse, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, still time, but
Still time, indeed.
at least that first shot was just the thread tracer. No damage went through. Yep, thank you very much. Look at Andrew coming in. Exclamation point Pim for that awesome,
Checking game state.
judge call
Checking-
there.
Checking the game state. That's
Oh, 2 evades!
yeah, that focus actually would have mattered if Psy kept that. Problem is you can't shoot with Pink first because Pink's I2.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Psy should have weapons failure on that shot too. Alright, it's
Yeah.
fine. They avoided it.
Okay, cool. I had to have him
that's gonna
reroll
be
and then
dead.
take all the damage. So Najuru goes down.
Yeah. Whole breach.
And that is going to be...
It's gonna be 4 dice onto the... They have? Yeah. Spend the focus, change 1 to a crit, huh? Alright, one of the die has gone into... Oh, no, it's not. Cool. Went out of the box, I was gonna re-roll it. 2 evades, it's hit crit going into Ahab. Ahab could be dead.
Let's see. If we get a direct, that's going to do it. Ahab
Survey
takes a
says,
direct
there it
hit.
goes.
Man, I don't see those as much anymore. Like, the direct hit on stream that kills a ship, like, it just doesn't happen as much as I used
It only
to see.
happens when it's a 3 agility ship.
Right.
It's 4 points for 4 points from ships for Marcel this turn. It's gonna be 2 additional points from the objectives, and then 3 points for Andrew. So we should be sitting at.
I have 6 to 5 on their side here.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
I
I'm
think
seeing.
Marcel should be at 8 because he scored 4 from ships and 2 from objectives this turn. If I'm not mistaken.
No, you're right.
Okay. Sometimes counting is hard.
Yeah, because that's 2, 4, because they both were
Yeah.
2 points they have, and then
Yeah.
6. There we go. Cool.
That being
got it.
said, I don't know if Andrew's that far behind right now.
Yeah,
It's
3-point
it's a 3-point
deficit.
gap,
Right.
but you've gotten a lot of pain in the side. You can do. There's still some things you could do here,
Yeah.
and Maul is obviously a huge hammer.
Let's take a look at. I want to try to find the super commandos. Here we go. So after an enemy ship overlaps you, you gain 1 strain token. It gains 1 strain token. Activation phase. At the start of this phase, you may relocate forward using a 1 hard 2 forward template. Engagement phase. You cannot attack if there are enemy ships at range 0. To perform an attack, you must spend 1 charge. While you perform an attack, you may change 1 eyeball result to a hit result. It's kind of like Foresight in that sense. You can shoot 2 attack dice at range 1 to 2.
Yeah, this should be the decloak for Zuvio as well.
Yeah, and it looks like it's 2 charges, but you get to use it twice, right?
Yes, you get 2 shots and you get 2 commandos for your buck. So you get to drop them twice, and they get 2 shots. But even after their 2 shots, they can still kick your ships around and give you strains.
Do you want to see here, Mark? I can show you the. I'll bring out the AT-AT real quick since we have a second.
So we rolled the eyeball in the planning phase. That means that Zuvio has to decloak. He can always try to fail it. He's not going to try to fail it. He's going to just go ahead and decloak around the gas cloud here.
All right, just guys, be careful not to spill anything here. There are the legs.
Oh my gosh, that looks awesome.
It's crazy. We got a little piece there. We got it.
So cool.
Yeah, it is. It is awesome. You need a key to be able to move these legs as well, which is really cool. Really
Have
smart.
you seen
design.
Have you seen the small controversy of like the mechanism you use to turn the legs you can't actually take apart? Like once you put it together, like the way it was, there was some controversy back and forth.
Yeah.
Like, oh, once you put it together, you can't actually take it apart without like using like a very small like razor blade or something to.
Yeah, the
pieces.
designers said that you have to like wiggle something and then push something through. I don't even want to think about what that entails because I don't.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can just keep it as like a little gearbox essentially, but it's
Yeah.
just kind of funny if everyone be like, well, you can't take this apart, and it's like, well, who cares?
Right. The cat.
I'm
is
sure you can
depressed.
figure out a way to do it. It's a very, very minor detail, but beautiful model.
Yeah, it really is, and I'll be sure to show you guys the fit. I'll have it displayed right behind me where the sandcrawler is. I'm gonna put this away. Pim, go for it. Take it away for a second. I'll be right back.
Sure. We're getting into the planning phase here. We've got ourselves a very, very smoky Psy here with 3 damage cards, 2 of them face up, a full health Agendan, and 3 full health X1s. That's not looking good for Andrew with those X1s. They can live for a long time. However, you've still got Maul untouched and Manaru untouched, and of course, Zuvio. Zuvio can do some damage with those prox mines if he can get in there. I think this is a turn where we're going to see him get in there. Just because he did the force decloak, now he can run, or he can do like a bank turn around this gas cloud and either ram straight into one of the X1s or get around him. The prox mines, the Connor nets could be really useful, and you're going to need them for that guaranteed damage, especially against these squirrely ships. Meanwhile, Maul is a hammer. If he can really get in there, he can do some serious damage.
So, Andrew, with the gauntlet, I find like myself asking like, what's the point in shooting at it? Like a lot of times, because in these scenarios you don't get half points, so you really have to feel great about your odds of killing it.
Yeah.
And Maul is just going to be even harder to kill than any.
I'm not sure if you've seen Chris Patrick has been running this really brutal Maul combo where he can just token stack up to hell and it's just really hard to kill. And then you've got Queel repairing those damage cards for an action.
Yeah,
it's super demoralizing to face just because you can put so much damage through on it.
Yeah.
And then it can just be like, well, I just repaired everything.
So Quill
you've
lets
done
you like
nothing.
discard damage cards.
You roll as many dice as you have damage cards, as many attack dice, I should say.
Uh-huh.
On a eyeball result, you gain a focus. On a hit result, you repair a face-up ship damage card, and on a crit result, you can repair a face-down damage card. So you have the potential. If you're rolling, let's say 4 dice, the math is pretty good. You're going to get 1 focus and 2 face-up repairs, potentially a face-down repair.
Yeah.
It can just spike super hard, and that's what really sucks. Like, I played against him in that last weekend. I played against him.
He got
repaired
a target
1 face
trigger
up.
here.
Yep. He repaired his structural damage face up, and then 2 face down cards. He ended up getting a hit and 2 crits on his roll. Really above average, but still it was.
Yeah.
It sucked, you know, because again, he token stacks for, you know, he can token stack forever. With Jabba and Contraband, he can just do red moves and not care about it. That's the one thing Andrew's been nice here and has not included.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier with all the players. It's like, you got a ban list. I feel like Jabba should be on the ban list. I'm like,
yeah,
could be. It's like, you should do it. I'm like, I'm not gonna make Andrew change it, but Andrew obliged anyways. We didn't even ask. So there go the commandos. They're moving.
They're moving on up.
I don't know where their front arc is right now.
So the front arc right now looks like it's facing down into that center objective. Yeah. The other one is going to be facing kind of at an angle.
Does he have 2 out there now?
He's got 2 out there. One of them is underneath Maul.
Oh, okay.
They're hiding underneath the giant wings of the gauntlet.
Gotcha.
That was the other thing playing in person. I was like, oh my god, these things are huge.
Yeah, they're massive.
They're absolutely massive. They look cool. I mean, they look very cool, but it's like, oh my god. If you have 2 of them on the board at once and they're even remotely close to each other, you're like, well, I'm taking one off. We see a bank coming in for the Tempest squad pilot. Because of the target trigger, I think everyone's turning towards Maul this turn. Night Brother is after you reveal not blue maneuver if you're stressed. Okay.
Yeah.
This could be the turn where you use Contraband if you're Maul. Maybe do like a stop or some kind of red maneuver. Just to basically get your focus and evade with Night Brother.
Yeah.
But
Marcel barrel rolls. Pim, would you mind hopping in, just moving the first player token over to Marcel's side?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thanks, man.
Punk.
Thank you. I might have you that be your duty if just
first player token duty.
Yeah,
that's fine. I can do that.
Thanks, man. First player token duty.
Jendon coming in. Does Jendon want to flip that center objective?
It's tempting. Scramble. There's always the chance that you don't claim it back. You just get rid of it.
Yeah, that is the one thing I wish they changed too. I don't want to really make it a chance to. If you want to include like a chance element to it, what I would say is just instead maybe you roll a die and if you get like a crit, you get stressed, but everything else you can just flip it for free or something.
Yeah.
We're going for the jam here? Or no, coordinate, range 2. Yep.
Yep.
I guess you can coordinate a repair on Sai.
Yeah, the weapons failure.
That's probably what I would do. Can I repair the wounded? Fair enough.
Okay.
I guess Sai wants to do the double coordinate thing. It doesn't want to get stressed from it.
I put that as stunned. It was wounded. I don't know why it's stunned.
Cat is impressed.
Nice. Yeah, the AT-AT. Cat was very impressed. The chat has been quiet for a couple minutes. Sai. Yeah.
Those commandos gonna be kicking Sai right now. Kick the wings of the space cow. It should be a strain.
Yeah, we'll give them a second and make sure that.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them figure it out. If it's triggers, I'm gonna let them figure it out. If it's like a board state thing, I'll
for sure
step in. That's kind of my go-to. Coordinates a reinforce onto Jendon. This means Sai is gonna take that reinforce as well.
Nice.
Like I said, I wish Sai was Rebel because it's so much such good action economy right there.
Yeah, but the Rebels really need that, you know.
No, but it's nice.
Yeah.
It feels like a Rebel ability. Still got weapons failure. Oh, not the worst. Probably taking the red focus for Manaroo here. I don't see why not.
Yep, there it is.
Manaroo should be getting. We'll be able to nullify the the reinforce result on Sai because Manaroo is in both the front and back arc.
Mm-hmm.
Get that going for you.
That's big, yeah. I don't know if that would be range 1. It looks like it is, yeah.
It's gonna be close. I wish Zuvio would have banked here so you get the guaranteed Prox Mine throw next turn.
Yeah, me too.
I really wish you would have banked the Zuvio, but
and why don't
now
you
it's
remind them
used.
about the strain now? Because I feel like they I want to make sure there is no strain. I don't see one. Thanks.
yeah.
Hello says more. We have our first place finisher, Deslin. He has a bye for this round in the chat. Guys, I'm last chance for your bracket predictions. I'm about to close it now. So last chance to give you guys 2 more minutes. Exclamation point bracket.
Strain over there.
There it is.
Yeah. Yeah, now, this is the time you really wish Zuvio could boost. Like, just get in right behind that Tempest next turn, drop a Prox Mine on it. Be great.
He's so
but
juicy, man.
It is. It is.
There are those
it
moments when
just-
you're watching, like you're commentating, you're watching a stream, you're like, why do you not do this thing?
I mean, could you cloak here? And
So
do
here
a
we go.
decloak? Or you can't
Contraband.
decloak and
Oh, not
drop, never
contraband. Yeah, he stops and then he takes a reinforce, right? Red reinforce.
mind. Yes. That looks like what he's doing. And he can use Night Brother to get evade or focus. Probably take a focus here. He's not going to use Night Brother, but he has the chance.
Didn't look like, yeah, he didn't do it. Oof.
Oh, Greedos for a crit. Does he have a lock? He doesn't have a lock.
That's a pretty...
Spend a force.
pretty-
You've got 3 of them. Spend a force here,
yeah.
right? Malice? I mean, use Malice.
No, there is a lock.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, right. I know. It's like just a horrible roll. And it gets
Oh,
a little bit better.
Malice.
So...
Malice is for a crit, so spends Greedo, spends Malice.
Oh my god. That is a lot of crits going into Sai here. So Sai's taking...
Side cancels 1, though.
Yeah, so
Let's
taking
cancel
2
one to
instead of
reinforce.
3. Hull breach and a damage engine. If Sai survives this, the game's over. You can't
Damage
rule
engine
this.
Damage engine is meaningless. The
You're right.
turns are already red.
Hull breach just doesn't matter at this point. I count 2 hull left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you get 2 left.
Got it.
Range 1, Zuvio into the pink Tempest.
Try to peel the focus
3
maybe.
hits.
Great roll. Right on. 2 evades, so no focus being spent, but only 1 shield on pink here.
Did Zuvio take?
So you need that
Come
bank to kill. Yeah, I know. The bank might loom large here, but Manaroo will have a range 1 shot into Sai as well. So we go back into Maul. Wise taking the reinforce here, I think. Even with weapons failure on Sai, still at range 1 of you. And my God, dude, this is like the TTS dice for the win.
This is
Blanks
crit
out.
city. Well, so reinforce a cancel 1, so you're not taking the crit under the shields, but you are going to take both of the shields.
Yeah.
Reinforce.
Yeah, he's
There he
pointing
goes.
it out.
Marcel got it. Don't delete the damage card.
Did
Oh,
you just delete it?
He just deleted it. It's fine.
Okay, whatever. The one thing
He's not
that
gonna
people
beat
do
all
on
of them.
TTS is they shuffle their deck every time they grab a damage card. I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't do that. In real life, you would be in a lot of trouble for doing something like that. But what does it matter? It's like, it does matter. You can only shuffle your deck once.
Weapons failure for Sai only ends up with 1 hit. Not bad. That's avoidable.
Maul,
Yeah,
yep. Does have to
force, yeah,
spend,
spend
though. Yeah.
Spend it for sure. This is the turn to do it, but
Zyrtic has a range 3 obstructed, has the lock on Maul already, because we got a Grand Moff Tarkin trigger at during the I think it was activation phase, or is it system phase
system.
for Grand Moff Tarkin? System phase.
Tarkin is system.
Got it.
He gets hit, and I forgot to roll the extra die, but Maul can spend a.
I think he
What
has
was he-
to. You have to roll extra die. No, it was the pink didn't have Now hold on.
This is Zyrtec.
Okay, Zyrtec is shooting now because you have to roll 3 dice if you have a lock, right? I know the crit is a must.
Yeah.
Roll 1 additional. Okay. I'm not sure if.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a lot of mistriggers going on right now. I don't know if I want to, how much we want to do here. That's gonna be a dead side though after Mana Roo shot.
Sure,
Mana Roo putting a crit in for good measure.
I am gonna just tell them about Zyrtec real quick.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm really sorry to interrupt. I just want to make sure Zyrtec rolled 3 attack dice because he has a target lock. He has to do that.
He didn't. Oh, he does. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, that's all right. Yeah, if you just want to redo that part, thanks.
Let's just totally redo that roll.
All right, they're redoing that roll for Zyrtec here.
Cool, that worked. He should sell a focus though.
Game ended turn 2. Did you win or lose? That's crazy.
Netter, I need you to win, buddy. I need you to make my bracket.
Sammy's cursed in top 4, so he has to get there. It's like that. Zyrtec didn't have a focus, so still safe. Okay. It always matters, you know. Just want to give every player the
force back because he spent a force on defense there.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, this has just been a crazy turn. All right, playing evades. And they got the force. All right, cool.
You got the horse back?
Yeah, you got the force.
Okay,
back.
cool.
This has been a turn.
Yeah, it has been. We have a couple ships. 3 ships have been removed total. 2 for Andrew, and Sai went down.
Yep.
So
Andrew got killed. Sai and again had that crit for good measure because why not?
Yeah.
Marcel could shoot the Mandos, right? You can shoot the Mandos. Range 1.
Yeah, they have an agility value of I think 2.
2 agility, 2 hull.
I'm not sure if I really like them being in the game just because like mobile turrets I'm not a huge fan of, but
thematically I like it because now it means I can just run over a group of people for fun. It's a thing they added into the game.
Full GTA, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I can't wait to ram
Do
the
it to the
Falcon
grid.
into a group of 3 or 4 Mandos just hanging out in space.
All right. The tournament predictions are closed.
So Maul is going to spend a force and still take. I mean, you don't have to spend a force there with the reinforce. However, I'm not going to tell him that because again, there's a whole lot of.
Oh, Sammy lost.
Happening. There's a whole lot of.
I know. And that's the reality of 2.5, and it's really overwhelming for me. So I kind of am just trying to catch what I can and go from there.
We figured out the force thing. He's only taking 1 crit from the reinforce, and it's a direct hit. That's kind of okay.
I guess that's preferable, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the worst. But yeah, that's the thing with 2.5 right now is like if you're gonna play in an event, I think you need to get a lot of reps in with your list, which was kind of true before, but especially with your specific upgrades this time around, you need to know what everything does and how everything interacts and when to use what, so to speak.
We're pulling out the old range 2 ruler for something here.
Trying to check a range from the Mandos. Oh, they can't click on it. Yeah, they got range.
What are they checking though? For ball to?
No, they're checking to see if the Mandos can shoot Jendon.
Oh, sure, because it's on ball right now.
Yeah. Oh, they got it. Hit crit.
Ugh.
That's gonna be 1 damage going to Jendon with the reinforce. Marcel, I'm sure knows his stuff. And another 1 damage. So that's 2 damage you've gotten for basically free. And by free, I mean what? Is it 4 points?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. Free damage is the name of the game, man. Double mods and free damage. You'll take it.
Yeah, I mean,
tracking erection helmet now is and doing the overlay on my side. It's definitely can be difficult for sure.
How many points are these?
But congratulations again, Sammy, for playing so well in our league yet again. You are probably the most consistent player in all our leagues, so that's something to ride high on, man. Good run.
There's 7 points. Super Commandos are 7 points.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. But
yeah,
Notorious is only 2. Just make it make sense, man.
Well, I guess Notorious, you have to assume, like, at its lowest, you have to at least spend 4 points for it. Because you have to make a, you have to bring in an illicit. But in the world of 2.5, it's not super hard to bring an illicit.
Yeah. So I got
points to budget.
10-10 right now is the score, but Andrew should have a couple more points, right, for objectives. Should have +2,
Yeah, it
3
should be
more.
+3 for objectives. He's
13.
getting there.
All right, we're a little more than halfway home here.
Yeah, so
Andrew
again,
with
like I said, last turn it seemed like he was kind of behind, but you
yeah,
know,
the
if
reinforce is
eliminating
big there
ship-
for Maul.
Yeah, that was huge. That's the thing I
Absolutely.
forget they can do. This may be a Vijago time to just trade the contraband cybernetics out, right?
Yeah,
Maybe that's what you do here. Are they at range one of one other though?
and Zuvio is poised to. I mean, so when does Zuvio? Zuvio is an I4, so he's going to be moving after both the Tempest and Zyrtec. So he's poised to either tractor and or drop a prox mine coming up here. So
I really wish he would have banked last turn though, so he could drop a prox mine.
he's
this
got a
turn.
chance here though.
Yeah,
Um,
he can
and
still
we'll-
get it.
Take a quick break from the action, you guys, to tell you about. Actually, let me go to the giveaway screen first. Tell you about what our giveaways are today. So we got a 10 and a 20 sub goal. Every card is going to get a deep dish sticker as well. Deep dish is pizza. It's not a cake. It's not a lasagna. It's not a casserole. It's a pizza pie. Is what we call it. So, and I know Andrew agrees with me, which is great. He might be a White Sox fan, but we do agree
Who
on
can't
deep
enjoy
dish.
a good piece of pizza?
So we have our 312 exclusive Merrick Steel card. So here is the backside. This is art of Drew Farion. He is our last 2.0 league champion. Okay, so I'll just go full screen here. We got a really cool like TIE Fighter-esque cockpit perspective. We got Merrick's reflection over here. We got the console lit up with 3 different parts of the X-Wing, highlighting his ability. Really cool. That's for 10 subs, giving away 3 of those. And then we have our Predator card from Paul LaRue for 20 subs, giving away a few of these as well. Double-sided, just absolutely beautiful Predator Probe Droid card. All of these come with a deep dish sticker. There it is. So if you can support us with a sub, really means a lot. But thank you all for being here nonetheless. It's always great to have you. And lots of fun X-Wing on the horizon here. Already having a good time.
So Zyrtec did use his ability in the end phase, expose a damage card on Maul. Maul now has a wounded pilot, which isn't great. I don't think it's terrible for Maul, because you can still use Night Brother to gain your token. But
Yes,
it is something you have to think about now.
Yep, so wounded. Got it. Updated that on my side here.
I guess it's better to expose the wounded than to expose direct again.
Yes. Bring me your wounded.
Man.
Where's everyone going here? I'm trying to visualize what we could see after
The thing
everybody's
I'm
moved.
kind of interested in is, if you're Zuvio, do you just elect to gain a point by flipping that satellite and not bothering to chase right now?
Oh, that's so tough, man. Can you
Because
bank?
I don't think you can be punished. I don't think they can turn, because they're not going to turn around. Pink can't do a Talon, because if it does a Talon, it's on the rock.
What-
Zyrtec won't do the Talon because it wants to shoot Maul.
So, what if you bank? If you bank, you're still in position to come in next turn and be a nuisance.
I know, but then that's another turn you're delaying the ability to use your ability to
Yeah,
to
but
do
if
your
you
drop thing.
but if you bank, you can flip the point and be in a better position than just going straight.
It is true. I'm curious as to if that's what's your priority right now, right? Is your
Yeah.
priority to
I would pick, if I'm Andrew, driver's seat, just put the I would have Manaru flip and I would have Zuvio flip, and it's pretty much over, right? Like you have 5 uncontested potentially uncontested
unless you
points,
lose Maul.
but he's not going to lose Maul this turn.
You need some kind of, I don't know, you need some pressure, I think, to prevent them from just using all their mods and everything on offense. Well, you have the Mandos. I don't know. That may actually be worth it. It
Yeah.
may be worth it just to say forget the fight this turn and just go for the objectives.
Worst case scenario is that it's 18-18, which is terrifying for Andrew, but that everything has to go right for Marcel.
Yeah, I guess that's true. 18-18, Marcel has 4 ships on the board. You would just need to keep 2
Yeah.
objectives afterwards. We get
Jet-
the barrel roll. Thogus barrel roll coming from the
Yeah,
Blue
so no
Tempest.
coordinate now because of the stress.
Is that going to block a 1 bank from Manaru?
Don't forget taking donations for the AT-AT light kit. Yeah, I won't plug the donos too much, but yeah, I mean, I'm trying to save up to be able to get the light kit. And Josh, thanks for that donation. $20 yesterday, man, it means a lot. If I can get like close to 75, it'll be a big help for sure.
How much is the light kit?
It's $150, dude.
Oh my god, what?
It's insane.
Jeez Louise.
I know, but it looks so good. So there's like cheaper
sure,
versions,
I'm
but
sure.
they look crappy. Like the cockpit and stuff is like, ugh.
Yeah, I get
Not
it.
great.
I completely get it. I mean, if you're gonna do it, it's worth doing, right?
Yeah, for sure. And I have one in the Falcon, and that was really kind of a nightmare to rig because it's just such a massive set. But for the AT-AT, it should be a lot easier.
That's the funny thing about the Falcon for me. Is like I'm gonna get it eventually, but I need to get a table to put it on first.
Yeah. Do you want? I can send you the Etsy shop that I got. For less than $400, I had a custom.
Yeah,
build.
I know what the kit is. Oh, for the table.
Yeah, coffee table I have. Yeah.
Yeah, let me know actually.
Mhm.
Send me that over.
Yeah, you can actually make it like a piece of furniture and use it for something like a coffee table instead of it just taking up a ton of space.
That's the goal. That's the goal for it, which is why I haven't bought it yet. Is I need to
So
get the table first.
we saw Mandarin come in and scramble at the same time. I love it. That is
Did
so
you roll
good.
the scramble or did you just flip it?
He did. He rolled.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. And then you just need to put I'm just gonna. This is just bothering me. I'm gonna switch this up real quick. Put the tokens back where they belong.
Thanks. And then
That's
first
fine.
player is okay. It is in.
Yeah, I switched that already.
Thank you.
Oh, Zuvio is within range for that, so he's gonna remove it. He doesn't get it, but he does remove it.
Oh, is he really? Oh my god, that's
I'm
big.
surprised he's in range. That's
Yeah.
huge right there.
I mean, that still really hurts for Marcel. That
Well,
is
this
a
sucks,
painful.
though. Maul is on top of a gas cloud.
Maul's on top of a gas cloud. He's gonna get strained. Not great, Bob.
Not great, Bob. And he's not gonna be able to shoot
Why not?
because you can't shoot on any obstacle now.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were playing 2.0 last night, so I was thinking like, why? But we were using hard mode obstacles then too.
He does gain 1 ion, which doesn't really matter for him. I guess fine. It's not the best. It's not the worst.
Yeah, here we go. So Maul needs to survive this.
Well,
he's got a lot of health.
Yeah, I mean, let's say if he doesn't here, you're not going to lose.
Oh boy.
Zuvio or.
Oh, did we do? We did. Oh yeah, Zuvio's got to shoot first before Jenden.
Yep.
So
Zuvio's
that shot from
probably shooting
Marcel,
Jenden?
that he's gonna have to
I know.
re-roll that shot.
That's a bummer.
Yep.
We didn't see the Mandos move this turn, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're in a good spot, but yeah, Zivio's gonna shoot Jenden unmodded, but again, like you said, kind of worst case scenario, you lose Maul this turn, you're not gonna lose Manaru or Zuvio.
Yeah,
still
and you're
up.
gonna deal some damage into Jenden and proxmine
Yeah.
him here as well. So
Yeah, but you're gonna gain 4 points this turn from your objectives.
nothing though. Ouch. Nothing at all.
If it just means that you've gotten Jenden a
Manaru.
shot, that's okay.
Manaru
Range two,
has
Jenden.
range 2. Okay.
He flipped, so you could use the droid here.
Nothing. All right, hit crit. So guaranteed 1 going through. Eyeball results. Can spend the focus, but you want it for Maul. So
Yeah.
you would be taking your shields here.
You
Oh,
got
he is gonna
shields
spend.
anyways. Oh,
He's gonna
interesting.
spend.
It's shields anyways. Who cares?
Yeah.
You should be down to 3 shields. Okay, wait a minute. He flipped 2 over and then lost 2. He needs to be down to 1 shield.
I should be. Yeah, you'll have to do that as well. I think he did that by accident.
Yeah. Hit it crit going into Maul. Maul's taking all of it.
Oof.
Or it should be strained. Maul's strained, rather. Man, so many, like,
Okay, you got a squiggle.
hit crit going in.
Hit crit going in. Not dead yet.
I mean, he's got health. He's got...
He's got a lot of health,
9
man.
health.
Again, it's
God
like these
damn
things
it.
are so beefy. It's insane. The 2
Insane.
agility really, it's just nutty.
I don't know what happened there, but it looks like you're going to hit crit going into Maul. I'm just going to say okay, and we're going to watch it happen.
Hit crit as a damage
Sensor
sensor
ray.
array.
You got a bunch of stress at this point. Do you really care? That is
down
what it is.
to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, down to 4. Zyrtec gonna clip him, range 2 obstructed. Has a target lock, so it's gonna be 3. No longer strain. Maul's got force, but that's a good roll.
It's the
So
only
hit
one
crit.
with the lock, right?
There's one more out there for what says Tempest. So it looks like the Tempest got one as well.
Oh,
Two
Greedo.
crits.
Greedo is why they
Safe. 2 evades. Maul not taking any more damage on that shot.
Greedo is why they changed to a crit.
Ah,
That's what it was. Yeah, it makes sense.
Range 1 on the
Range
Maul
1,
here.
No lock though.
No lock though. That is big. That is a big deal.
Oh, unless there's a lock and I'm missing it.
Oh, I guess I didn't see it either.
Oh, it's underneath. It's underneath Zyrtec
Okay.
Storm's lock. Yeah, it's there.
Oh
It's
no. Oh no. Maul.
2 crits, 2 hits. Maul needs some paint. Oh, he got
It's-
1 paint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 5 damage cards. It's unlikely he will die here. Hit 2 crits. Feel
Oh,
weak. No, that's not good.
He's dead, isn't he?
7, 8. Yeah, that would be dead. Yes. That's a dead Maul.
Oh, Marcel did it.
That
In a
fueling
turn that was very
brutal.
unlikely, he dies. Maul dies. Marcel's
Yeah.
shooting up to 18, 2 within victory, but there are
shut up,
4
Desmond. I didn't-
objective.
I didn't do anything.
So it'd be
my feet.
18-17 here after everything's resolved.
Yeah, I don't think that's the worst place for Andrew to be.
Well, like nothing else is even close to being dead here, right?
Well, so here's the thing about it too. You need 3 objectives to win at that point, right?
Oh, the commandos now.
Yeah, here comes the commandos. Maul is being
Just puts
removed.
ball right on top of the Lambda. There you go.
Maul's a ghost. He's a force ghost. We're gonna be shooting Jenin with 2 Mando shots. I mean, if you get
Stream curse. Yeah, we totally stream. It was unlikely though.
1 crit going in, he's gonna roll a defense die because he does have that option. I would assume he wants to use it.
This is Jendon, right? Into Jendon.
So shield goes down on Jendon. Jendon's got 1 shield remaining. The other shot.
Jendon's got no shields remaining.
Sorry, yes.
Yeah.
He's out of shield.
Down
The
the
other
hole
shot
now.
from the Mandos. Gets paint. Has a focus. Doesn't spend it.
No, he spent it on defense, so if he tries to use
Okay.
it, yeah.
Got it. And then that's the end of the Mando shots. However, so here's the math you've got to consider. Jenin has 5 health left. You launch a prox mine that could easily be 2 health left.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a way for...
But Marcel
I
just
don't-
needs to find a way to get 2 points here, right?
He does. I don't know if he can. Maybe Zyrtec can get over to the objective at the top here next to Manaru on the blue side of Manaru. Or the objective that's kind of right in the middle there. He may be able to bank and get to that. And then Zyrtec may be able to do a 2 hard and get to the one at the bottom next to this gas cloud. But I don't know if he can.
There's another chance where both of them cross 20, and we would have to go to whoever has more.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Andrew has a good chance of winning this still. Because I don't think Marcel can turn around and take out a ship. I think Marcel's best bet right now is to try to get these objectives and hope that Jendon lives. Ooh. This is interesting.
Very, very interesting. Oh man, 18-17. I got date Andrew's score here. I got you guys.
I wonder, do you-
4.
Hear me out. What
I'm
if you
listening.
don't prox mine Jendon, but you Connor net him instead? Because if you Connor net him, he can't do the objective action. So he couldn't do a 1 straight collision detector, change that middle objective.
It all depends on like how. So there's only 2 ships left for Andrew. How likely can you kill Jendon with Manaru? Is the question. If you feel good about your chances of Manaru getting a good shot on Jendon, you prox mine like all day.
So the thing with prox mine though is you only get 1 guaranteed damage. You get the 1 guaranteed damage from the Connor net, and you also protect against the objective loss with the Connor net. I almost think you got to play it safe here. and Connor had him. I know the kill is what you want, right? You want to get 5 more damage to Jendon. And the Connor and the Proxmine can go
And that's
a
a
long way for
guaranteed
that.
dub right there.
It is. But I don't know if you can guarantee that 5 damage, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Between Manaroo and Manaroo could be blocked, and then you're up to Zuvio to do your thing. I don't know. This is going to be an interesting round. 18 to 17. You need 3 points, and you need to not give up 2.
I'm like nervous for both of them. It's been a well played game. I mean, Maul stuck on the gas cloud. Really, I mean, it just goes to show that obstacles are. I wouldn't call them new player friendly. They're very difficult to deal with now, and sitting on top of them.
When you have a high profile ship that gets blocked onto an obstacle, it feels real bad nowadays.
Yeah.
It did before, but even now more so that it is the guaranteed no shot. That is it is a bummer.
So we're heading into turn 5 here.
Yes, we turned 5.
Desmond saying thanks, Andre Wee. Andre Wee? Who's Andre
Wee? That's because I said it's unlikely that he dies. Then he died.
Yeah, I know.
I fucked up. It's fine.
I mean, I agreed with you. So, all right, time to move the first player. So there it is, coming in clutch. Look at it.
Damn. I have one job. I moved the token.
Everything else is a bonus. The commentary is just a bonus. It's just really here for them. Like, hey, I messaged you last night. I'm like, hey, ready to move the first player token for me?
We do see the Proxmine come out, so he's gonna go with the Proxmine.
Yep.
That is 3 damage into Jendon. That is what you needed. Ooh.
Oh boy. Whee!
Jendon living on 2. And the thing is, Jendon can't really run because he's stressed.
Yeah.
So, like, the fastest thing you do is a 3 straight, and I don't know if that is that good for you.
So he hits the gas cloud, so...
Now, if he gets ionized from this gas cloud, he can't do the objective action.
I know, it's going to be really frustrating. So strain.
That is the funny thing. That is the funny thing about these ions.
What do we get? What do we get, Andrew? What do we get? Ionized! Oh!
Yep. That is not what Marcel wanted to see right now.
Oh, no!
So he can focus, though. He can focus. I don't think it'll matter, but you have.
Well, here's the thing. I think that doesn't that kind of just seal the game. Like, let's think about it. I think that's the game.
So Jendon could still do a 1 straight collision detector, flip the middle one, and Zyrtec could take the one in the bottom.
Okay.
So you could still get 2 points here. But of course, if you do the 1 straight stop on the cloud, you also are in a pretty bad kill box potentially.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So like,
it is tough. It is tough to see what you do with Jendon, just because Marcel knew there was a mine coming, right?
Yeah.
Marcel knew that was going to happen. It just came down to 1 damage on the
that was a self bump as well.
Yeah, it's fine.
But here's the thing though, Manaroo just 1 banks. That's GG's, man.
Yeah.
Manaroo takes the red focus and bye.
Oh, he doesn't get it. He goes to flip the satellite. He doesn't get the satellite on Zyrtec. That's bad. That's not what you wanted to see right there.
The tilt.
Yeah, this is not the round you needed if you were Marcel.
Yeah,
Using the collision detector, chooses to maybe do the objective. Do you care at this point?
It doesn't matter, does it?
You can't make it. Yeah, you're not going to win this turn unless you kill something. And
well, you have to do the center one, right?
He's coordinating.
What?
Is he coordinating? No, he's going to flip the thing. He's going to flip that one. Okay, well, we are moving.
We are moving the objective. There it goes.
Yeah,
it's on it. The ship has sailed. The ship has sailed. No blank, please. Oh, good.
No blank on this one. He gets
all right, he deserves it. It goes flying.
Yeah, that's
okay. So the guaranteed dub is taken away for now, like in terms of objective points.
Yeah, but all you got to do is 2 damage on the Jendon. That seems.
I know. Yeah.
That seems very doable.
There it is. That is going to be a range 1 banger with a focus and a Jendon.
You got to reroll with the droid.
Yep.
He hasn't used Notorious at all this game. Because I don't think he's ever defended.
Oh, why did he go the other way? Oh, no! No, he's going to claim it back! He does!
Wow.
That's the game. That will be the game.
That's 3 points, unless you somehow kill Zuvio here. That's it. That may
But
be
but
it.
here's the thing though, there's no world where you kill Zuvio and Jendon still lives, right? Like you would have to biff that shot so
There is a
badly.
world.
I mean,
No,
it's a
don't say
really
no.
bad world for Andrew.
Yeah, don't say no world. There is definitely a
I
chance that
refuse to
happens.
believe that there is one. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm
sure.
not going to streamer curse this one. I am just very much like matter of fact.
Yeah, math wise, it's unlikely, but
Highly unlikely.
it is.
It's
possible.
low. It's very low.
Yeah, you're telling me there's a chance.
Right?
Double
Oh
crits
my
is
god!
the
2
start we
crits!
needed. Marcel channeled his rage into that shot.
Yeah. A direct.
Direct hit.
Zuvio.
I mean, again, it is possible. I don't think it is now, but it was possible. So another hit and crit coming into Zuvio.
Oh boy. Isn't Zuvio a 5-hole? Not a
he's
direct.
6.
Okay.
Yeah, he got 6, so he was safe when. Oh, he only has 5. I lied.
Yeah.
I could have killed him.
That could have killed him.
Yeah, all right, never mind.
We should
mind.
probably
That-
stop talking.
That got a lot closer than I thought. Jendon is obstructed at range 2. You're gonna take that shot, 3 dice. And you're gonna focus. That seems probably good, right? It seems like a dead Jendon. If I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken.
that would be the game.
Yeah, stun pilot, panic pilot. So this is gonna
No one
be,
else is
what
shooting,
that?
right?
6 points for Andrew plus 3. Yeah, I mean that's good. No one else is shooting.
So I have 20. I right now have 26 points. Looks like that would be the final score.
Yes.
26. Congratulations! What a great game. Congratulations to Andrew Block, Velvet Buddha. Moving on to top 4, taking down Marcel Manzano. Really impressive. Marcel, great player, great run, dude.
GG indeed. Very close game.
GG's, but man, even like I said, like losing Maul, there's only one like Doctor Strange looked at all the different the different possible universes. There was one universe where losing Maul didn't cost you the game, and it was thanks to the leverage that Andrew had with objectives. It really came into play there. One of the better games of 2.5 that I've seen, and we still have 2 more games left. So you guys just don't go anywhere.